Hey, it's Raegan Thorp here with Raegan Thorp Real Estate Group, and we are back for our third week with Caviness with Drake Tripp Properties, Cavi for short, which I love. And we met through a networking group, and she specializes in property management for short-term rentals. And so I'm really excited to talk to her this week about the profitability and the reason why is this a good business model for people who own property that they want to rent, and why should they do it short term?
Yeah, for sure. So great question. I want to split this answer up into two parts, one being the profitability side of things, and then two being the equity of the home, right? So from the profitability side, obviously, when you have a house, you want to try to find a way to make money off of it, right? I would hope for the most part, the house wasn't just sitting there vacant, right? So you're either looking to sell it or you are trying to find a long-term tenant or you're trying to find ways to make money off of it, right? What's great about short-term rentals versus mid-term or long-term rentals is ultimately you can charge higher prices for people who are coming into town for a shorter stay. So from profitability side, for example, I have a property near Pot City Market. And the long-term rent on this property for a long-term tenant would be $2,280. Well, now that I've got a few months of reviews under my belt and I have, a little bit of time has passed and I've been able to optimize the unit and the algorithm on Airbnb and really getting into the data. Now in December, I'm projected to pull in around $4,300 of revenue. So you can see the difference in what a long-term tenant would be paying you versus a short-term rental is almost essentially double the amount of money that you can make. Now, from the home equity side, I want to talk about this because this is very important. This is a common misconception among short-term rentals and why people are hesitant about it is, well, I don't want people coming in and out of my house all the time. Well, how do I know how to trust them? Okay, well, one, I'm going to be vetting everyone who comes in and out. So in Airbnb, I never turn on Instant Book. So I can vet every single person who books or is inquiring to book on my property, right? So I can read if they have any previous reviews. If they don't have any previous reviews, I'm going to ask them why they're coming into town. If they don't have any reviews and they're just looking to book a one-night stay, I'm probably not going to let them stay in the house, right? Things you hear about in the media are really just kind of the most extreme situations, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing is if you think about short-term rentals and the equity of the home versus long-term rentals, one, the appliances are hardly ever going to be used, right?
True.
Because if you have a long-term tenant, they're going to be cooking, they're going to be using everything in the house. Two, the house is going to be cleaned if you have short-term rentals managing it, right? At least 5 to 6 times a month.
Yeah.
What long-term tenant is going to be cleaning your house 5 to 6
More
times
than
a
once
month,
a week,
right?
yeah.
So I mean, and I as a business owner am going to be invested in making sure that your house is as pristine as possible, meaning the yard. If something breaks, I'm going to be on it right away, right? So when it comes to maintaining the equity of your home, right, it's actually better to have short-term renters coming in and out. And a lot of people don't think about it like that, right? They just think about it, well, what if someone trashes my house? Well, that's not going to happen. That's never happened, right? I have security cameras. I vet the people. And it's just, it's just a significantly better way to run a business.
So this is why I wanted to connect you with Cavi. She's awesome, hard worker, and she's going to work hard for you as my friends, family, clients, to make sure that that real estate investment that you have gains profitability and equity. She's going to take great care of you and let us know if we can help you make your investment more money and if I can help you find property to work with Cavi. It's a great opportunity to make more money for sure. So Cavi, thank you so much for doing a 3-week series with us. And my name is Raegan Thorp Real Estate Group.